Hello, hi, Oli. Valeria here. Welcome. As you can see, I decided to be a bit professional, but not so professional. So now we've got a microphone. I feel like I want to go and interview Lolitas here in Australia and just go like, maybe I'll do that if we ever get out of lockdown. I don't know if anyone noticed, but last week we didn't have a video, and it was due to a very simple reason. I had a migraine, and when I've got migraines, I just need to disconnect from everything. And this one actually lasted until Tuesday. It started on a Saturday, it went on until Tuesday, and it only stopped because my husband got me a phone appointment and I was able to get some prescriptions for my migraines. At least now I've got my prescriptions, but I didn't want to miss the chance to participate on the latest Lolita Fashion YouTubers collab. So that's what we are going to be doing today. This collab is about our learnings, what we've learned since we started in the fashion, and I thought it was a really interesting topic because Lolita has been such a big part of my life ever since high school. And now I'm in my 30s and I still enjoy it very much. So without further ado, let's start with the questions. So I think something that's very important and I was able to learn early on was to do my research. Researching is extremely important in this fashion, not only to find your own style and learn how to wear it properly, but also when it comes to getting your pieces. Thanks to researching, I was able to learn more about the brands and the ones that would sell online, and also how to buy secondhand, which for me has been extremely important, and I still use these learnings every time I go shopping. So yeah, research a lot. I think the most valuable lesson I've learned so far is not to take things too seriously, really. Of course, when you first start, you are super excited about this fashion, and in my case, I was so excited that I sort of became this Lolita police, which was really stupid to be honest. And later on, once I started to loosen up and start experimenting and just enjoying and doing things I like, I started to really enjoy the fashion. So yeah, I think like the most valuable personal lesson for me has been not to take things too seriously, relax and enjoy. Lolita is supposed to bring you joy. If you just take it so seriously that you are losing yourself and really not living and enjoying, and just thinking about what everyone else is wearing, or that you really need to get another dress, then it starts just tiring you out and it's going to make you miserable. So yeah, just take it easy, enjoy, go at your own pace. That's really important. Just take things as you go, because at the end of the day, as much love that we have for this fashion, it's pretty close, and they're just here to bring us joy. Just a little warning before I answer this question. If you've got any sort of body issues and these sort of topics are triggering to you, I would recommend that you skip to the next question. Thank you. I think something I'm still learning and working on is accepting my own body within the fashion. I used to be the type of person that hold brand in a really sacred place, and I thought I had to modify my body in order to look better in the pieces instead of making the pieces look good for my own body. And for the longest time I would be thinking about dieting just for my dresses or letting go of stuff just because it didn't fit me properly. And I talk about this a little bit on my video about the pieces I bought again. I sold dresses just because I didn't like how they sat on them, and it didn't cross my mind that I could modify them for them to look better on me. And that's one of my biggest regrets. I should have started modifying my clothes earlier on, but it's been quite a journey to accept that I'm not a short, petite person and that it's okay to elongate the straps or to add a couple of more centimeters to the torso in order for it to reach my natural waist. Some days I still feel I'm too tall or too fat for this fashion, which is crazy because here in Australia I'm between a size 8-10. In the US I'm a size 6. So yeah, I'm by no means I'm fat. But somehow, because some of the pieces are designed for very petite people, especially old school skirts from Baby that I really like, that I thought that I was too big. And that's insane. So yeah, accept my body. It's been a journey. Lolita classes. I feel history is really important. I would love to have lessons about inspirations within the fashion, where the roots come from. Another very interesting class would be about feminism and the social roots of Lolita. And of course, I would love to learn more about fabrics and laces and motifs and design in general that I really have no idea about. I feel that one of my biggest inspirations within the fashion has been Misako. I really admire her, especially in these later years when she has talked so much about being over 30 in the fashion. She always encourages me to just do what I love and don't care about how old I am. And I love her books and her style. I'm obsessed with her style. I feel that she's such a big trendsetter. I think like with anything, I'm not the most social person, but if anyone have any questions, I think I'm going to do my best to help them out. I would love to learn how to make dresses or design prints. That'd be absolutely amazing. I really admire Lolitas that know how to sew and they can create their own dresses. The only thing I was able to make in my life was one skirt, and I just don't have the skill nor the patience to do all that work. Lolita pieces have so many details. It doesn't matter if it's a head bow or a blouse, it's just packed with details. So I would love to be able to have the skills in order to design and confection a garment. I would say just be yourself. I feel like just by being myself who likes cute stuff and frills and very feminine themes, I've been able to use it as a sort of icebreaker and connect with more people. I feel most of my pieces have taught me something. Like my very sweet dresses have taught me about color combination. My more over-the-top stuff about balance, and even the more casual ones, how to adapt something to your daily life. So I can't think of a dress in particular, but I would say like the pieces I've got in my closet taught me a bit about myself and about how to incorporate them into my life. Of course, the resources we've got online, Lolibrary, it's an amazing resource to look at the garments. Then Lolita History, of course, to learn about how the fashion has evolved. I feel like at this stage there is so much information online that it is way easier than before to get informed and start into the fashion with the right foot. There is always going to be a Lolita, whether it is online or within your own country or community, that's going to be more than happy to help you. I feel in general this is a very welcoming fashion, even though of course we do have our issues, but I feel more often than not everyone is going to try to help instead of turning you down, if you know what I mean. So yeah, those were the questions. Oh my gosh, that was a really introspective journey. I had to think quite a lot for some of these questions. and will probably continue to think about these questions for the rest of the day until I get a headache. But anyway, that was it from me. To check the videos that the other participants of this collaboration are making, I'm going to leave the playlist on the description box, and I feel it's going to be really interesting how everyone is going to answer these questions. I'll see you on the next one.